right. Hi, everybody. I'm so rusty. Hi, everybody. We are here with Richelle G and Rooted Expedition Zach, our favorite peeps in the whole wide world. It has been such a long time. I feel like we haven't seen you forever.
I know.
It's been since October, but that's forever ago.
It is forever ago.
Yeah.
Especially in YouTube terms.
Yes. Long time.
Long time.
Long time. So we're here to talk about upcoming things, new things, catching up. Obviously, this is the vlog channel, so it's a little bit out of the norm, but I cannot wait. I see there's a different background on Richelle. Lots going on in your world, Zach. I'm sure there's a ton going on in your world.
Yep.
Who we starting with? Okay. Oh, she was first. Zach, it's you.
Okay, is it Slick Rick? It's all you.
Son of a gun.
I wish your face.
Where's that
Seriously.
chocolate ice cream emoji?
Yeah. Come on, big guy. What you got cooking good looking?
Oh, man. So, man, I didn't think
you want me to go first? I'll go first.
Man.
All right,
Okay,
look,
good. That's fine.
listen. As Marianne said, there's a whole new background back here because we freaking moved, and we moved all the way north, all the way to upstate New York. It is beautiful here, but as you can tell by my many layers, it's cold. I believe right now exactly, let me pull up the number for you. It is 23 degrees. So this is a number that I haven't even heard of before living where I came from in Florida my entire life. So it's been interesting.
How's driving?
It's been interesting. Thankfully, you guys gave me tips last time, but still nothing prepares you for something that is supposed to be solid and it's not, and something that is not supposed to be slippery and it is. So
Yeah.
it's it's like living in a snow globe all the time. It's awesome, but it's crazy. It's like every time you look out the window, it's a different, something else is going on. So I wasn't prepared for that because Florida is much the same. Like the weather changes all the time, but it's either sunny or it's not. Like there's no in between. So it's
rain or shine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's pretty much your two weathers seasons, huh?
That's it. So
death by weather or death by heat.
Yes. Yes. Hurricanes that's exactly right. So we moved up here for two reasons. One, Sunshine got a job up here that she's had before, long story short, and there's family up here of hers. And the second reason was because we have always had a dream to become homesteaders and become more self-sufficient, self-reliant, better stewards of the earth that we're taking care of, our little plot here. And we finally pulled the trigger and we're doing it. So
hell yeah.
In trying to document all of our failures and successes eventually, we started another channel. So that's it's quite different from the usual spooky paranormal that I'm used to, but it's good.
So you're doing both.
Doing both.
Right?
Yeah,
doing
I
both.
haven't given up. I'll never give up on the paranormal and the urbex, and it's definitely followed me. There's some attachments to the land here, and there's a residual. It's not intelligent, it's just a residual, but there's something in the house, and it's fine. It's nice. It's confused. They haven't ever been through the winter in this home. They were snowbirds, so what usually would be a party in the wintertime, now there's people here, so there's a lot of confusion in the spiritual part of things, but that's okay. It's fun.
What's the name of this new channel?
The name of the new channel is Rootbound Homestead, and a little bit of it comes from this jerk down here.
I was shocked.
But mostly now, rootbound in terms of gardening and farming is a very bad thing. The general term. Who is snoring right now? Do you mind? The general term rootbound is what happens when you have a plant in a container that's too small and the roots get all funky and then it dies. But this is in the sense of rootbound, as in we're all bound by our roots together in the homestead. planting them
Awesome.
in. So
I love that.
Rooted Homestead.
You wish. Yeah. That name was already taken. So
Well played, sir. Well played.
I love it.
I was like,
And
wait a minute, she's describing my channel.
she's
Rooted?
describing my channel. But your link is in the description for anyone who wants to check that out.
Thanks.
You can check that out later also on after the show. It's there. So feel free to do so because it's awesome. I've seen it. There's some amazing things on there that are upcoming. I'm sure I've seen some Instagram photos. I love the ideas. I love where it's going.
Yeah, I saw the one where you first time seeing the snow when you're going outside with the dogs and everything. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, it was that was literally my first time ever in 36 years. I just aged myself crap. Of seeing snow. Like never seen it ever. There was one time when I was a very, very small child in Florida that it snowed. And every 5 or so years it'll snow in Florida, but it's not. It's not like this. I'll tell you that right now. Not like this.
Melts in 5 minutes.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I do have to admit, when I saw that video and saw you going out and going through the snow, I was like, that's not snow. That's just like powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I'm
it
sure
was
it's
light
thicker
dusting.
now.
That's
Light
a skier's
dusting.
paradise.
Mhm.
Yeah. But
Yep.
Scout had his first time with the snow too, and
Yeah.
he kind of lost his mind a little bit.
Yeah, he didn't want to step on it first. He's like, "What the heck is this?
Mhm.
What are you trying to play on me here? What is this? What?" And he's like, "Wait, you can walk on it? What is this?" Then his face was in it. Bam,
Yeah,
bam,
then
bam, bam.
He
That's
learned
exactly
he could
what happened to me.
ski.
Exactly what I did.
Yes, slip and slide everywhere.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
it's different experience if you've never had it before.
Yeah.
You know, trying to remember all the things to tell you to be prepared for. You know, driving in it, walking in it,
Yeah.
sealing your car. I don't know if you've had it yet, but our car doors freeze shut. And so we got to actually pull real hard on our car doors just to get them to open because
It
they're frozen
actually
shut.
just happened today. Just today it
Mhm.
happened. I'm like, what the? Did you lock the keys in the car? No. You know, and then it's like, oh, well, it's frozen. It's literally
It's frozen shut.
It blows your mind. Like if you are not used to this, I am not used to this. You know, it's just like I can't even. I learn something new every day. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat.
Have you
Yeah,
felt
like
yet?
Zach, yeah. Have
Yeah,
you
a few
felt
times.
Oh, hopefully not
We
too
get it
bad.
on camera.
Nah.
yet? Well, you definitely learn how to fall the right way.
Not yet.
I just know. You will. Trust me. Once you crack your tailbone hard enough, you will learn not to land on your tailbone. I guarantee it. One way or another, you'll learn. But,
Good to know. Good to know.
That is funny.
and if you're holding anything in your hands, just let it go. You won't catch yourself on the ice. There's no
That's
way.
awesome.
So, what kinds of things can people expect to see on your new channel?
Oh man. Well, it's going to be basically a vlog type of channel. It's going to be our journey, things that we learn. It's going to be a little bit of educational. It's not going to be a lot of educational though, because we're going to be learning right along with people. So it's not going to be like preaching and this is how you do things. It's going to be like, well, this is what I did in Florida and that's not going to work here. So let's figure it out. And, you know, talking to people and community and all that fun stuff, recipes, things like that, which you and I are going to have a trading war. I can already see.
Heck yeah.
Preserving, canning, waiting for crap to hit the fan, you know, what just being a better human in general.
Yeah.
Essentially.
love
Unplugging.
I love it.
Thank you.
Gardening?
Oh, absolutely.
What are you going to plant?
Absolutely. We got here just in time for nothing. We got here just in time for everything to freeze and we're done. But I did get some garlic in the ground.
Did you?
Before I did, yes.
Good.
And so that was exciting. It was sort of like the first groundbreaking and
Nice.
had to put something in.
Right.
But it's going to be, I think we're going to go with the no-till method. Just letting more of a permaculture aspect. So we're going to be letting our animals do the work for us because I am lazy. So, we're going to be using the pigs to till, chickens to till even further, using the manure, worm castings, things like that.
Yes.
Raised
Worm
gardens because I have bad knees, so I don't want to be on the ground weeding and pulling stuff out of the ground. So
Mhm. just
just trial and error, essentially. And
Nice.
eventually we'll get to a place where we're going to be making our own stuff and selling it. And that's the dream anyway. That's the hope.
Beautiful. I
Cool.
cannot wait.
Well, I
Just,
got a
you
lot
know,
of feedback to give you for things that help, like using a car alternator as a windmill to
Mhm.
generate and store battery or power.
Well, why aren't you here? I've got plenty of space. Bring your RV and get down here, up here, wherever I am. Just get
Load
here.
up the kids. Let's go.
Wherever I am, or wherever that's at, I'll find it.
But I mean, even if we're talking online and stuff, there's a lot of ideas
Yeah.
that I even bounce off Mary Ann all the time.
Yeah.
And she's like, you would be a homesteader
Oh, I told him
hardcore
that.
if you had the chance.
Let's
Shout
go.
out.
But
Let's do it.
Shout out.
Come,
you're so far away.
come drink the Kool-Aid with me.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
She
Yeah.
has no sugar.
Applesauce. Applesauce. It's the applesauce.
The applesauce.
Mhm.
I got the good applesauce here, boy. I got apple trees on the property. Let's go. Make our own applesauce.
I'm jelly.
I won't be driving home that night.
No.
You just gotta walk 2 acres back to your thing. You'll be
There
fine.
you go.
There
See?
you go. We gotta buy a bigger camper.
Yes. Yes. I say when the snow melts, we'll head out.
Okay.
How
That'd
is
be
how
awesome.
is the camper coming? I forgot to ask you guys about that. How is the camper coming?
It kind of stalled out.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I mean when we were out doing the Brown Springs filming, then we came and did the Colorado filming, put all those videos together and put them out. We explained a little bit on the other channel, but we had a shift happen in our house. We had some energy change. We had some things go on. So we kind of just went dark for a while
Mhm.
because we knew we weren't going to be going out and poking the bear while the bear's living in our house, if that's the best way to put it. And we were just thinking of other things that we could do um, to utilize YouTube to help us generate more revenue.
Mhm.
Because I know a lot of people love us going out and doing the exploring and doing the haunted houses and things like that. And we definitely love it too. But when we looked at how much money we put out and how much time we put in, we realized that we weren't going to last very long without income coming in. So
Wait, you were getting paid?
but we got to a point where we had to look for other means for income, so we have to put our attention on that a little bit
Yeah.
more. But we did start our new channel,
Mhm. We
but
do.
fortunately I'm the cameraman and I'm staying the cameraman on this channel.
I want to say, wow, that blows like whoever that person is that does the cooking shows on the little set or whatever. Y'all actually did really, really, really good on that. Like the lighting, the camera, just everything looks so good and so fresh, so clean. And like how y'all did the little titles, how y'all did each frame. I mean, it was just very entertaining, very educational. Definitely know that if I need a recipe, I can just go, So
Well, now
very,
you know
very good.
exactly how those breakfast burritos are made. So
Yeah, see that now.
But no, I mean we really appreciate that. We did a couple trial runs with it, and it just wasn't what she was looking for. I kept telling her, "This is your channel. Let's build it the way you want it." And so we did a couple things that didn't really work, didn't really pan out. And with all the research I was doing about camera angles and stuff like that, I saw that there was really only two different ways that cooking channels were working. It was either an overhead shot, where that's the whole channel is just from an overhead shot, or cameras on tripods in two positions. But you never saw them both combined.
Mhm.
So we combined them. So we actually have three different camera angles we're working with.
Yeah, and I liked how y'all were constantly changing it to kind of give
Mhm.
those different views. And I think you holding it at one time, like you were kind of going with what she was doing, or was that just like how
It's
it
on
was?
a tripod, but I have a fluid head tripod, so I follow
Okay.
her on the tripod.
Okay. I was like, dang, that looks good. I'm still learning. Like I said, I'm still learning. So I've been learning how things kind of work now. Since I look at stuff, I kind of see that because, like I said, I'm still new to all this. So I'm like trying to pick it up as it goes to see to see how it all works. And it's just like I said, it still amazes me how it all comes together. And then when I saw your picture, you had like the lights right there. I was like, dang, this looks like a newscast set.
It, it's intimidating when you're standing there. The lights are on, and the cameras are rolling. Sometimes she'll take a couple of minutes. Like, okay, let me just. But we have some bloopers coming out.
Oh, we have plenty of bloopers. Trust
Oh,
me.
good.
Y'all know I got
wait.
bloopers.
So we got some bloopers I'm putting together. It's going to go on this channel because, but yeah, there's some funny moments that happen that
I'm sure.
creates a lot of cuts.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
I'll tell you one that I can give away is she usually doesn't measure stuff. She
I
just puts
don't.
it together and
I don't
that
either.
goes by
This is the
taste.
hardest thing about having a cooking channel. Is
I
'cause
know.
I have to
know.
tell people how to measure, and I'm like, I don't know how to measure.
You just
Mhm.
know.
It
I
just
know.
looks
dump
right.
it in.
Taste test and go with it. But she went and got some measuring spoons, and she came back and she was looking for like a half a teaspoon or something. I can't remember what it was, but she went through them all and she held up just the handle, and the actual measuring piece was missing on the
Gone.
handle. So, I'll be right back.
I'm like, we're not measuring that today. I'll be back.
Who knows how long it's been gone, but but no, it's fun to watch her on camera because our main channel, I wasn't meant to be in front of the camera. That was not the plan, and it just so happened it worked out and it was good. But I like being behind the camera. I like being able to focus on the camera angles, focus on the movements, focus on the close-ups. I like to focus on all the mechanics behind what we're filming, not being in front of it, hoping I'm holding the camera right. You know what I mean? And this cooking channel is the perfect avenue because she loves to cook. I always brag about her cooking. From day one, I've always bragged about her cooking, and my belly is proof.
Mine too.
But we've talked about it, and we've talked about having a cooking channel quite a few times, and finally we're like, let's make it happen.
Yeah.
We kind of bumped heads a little bit at first, trying to figure out how it was going to come together and look. She kept saying it's supposed to be magazine quality. It's supposed to be magazine quality, and I'm like, well, crap. How do I make a magazine quality video? So I really buckled down, figured it out, and created it. But
Well, whatever y'all are doing is freaking phenomenal. I mean, I'm not just saying that. It really blew me away. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, that's what I'm talking about right there. I was talking to the screen, pointing like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see right there. That is amazing. Like it was truly phenomenal. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
It was really good. And you can see, you can, as a creator, you can tell so much work went into that, and y'all made it look so easy. So,
And that's not even the food part. Like that's
yeah,
the
Mhm.
it's awesome.
and by the way, the food, I was bloated watching. I'm like, man, I'm getting full.
Not me. I'm like trying to like scratch and sniff the screen.
Sniff the screen.
I have the best camera job ever because I get to eat it when the cameras go off.
You get to eat the product.
Yes. Well, it's kind of funny
Jerk.
because we did this the test run of the stuffing, and that was not meant to be viewed at all. It was just for us to see. But of course, I should have known better. Everyone sees it. So I came home and after he'd put the edits together, and I was like, so how'd it go? And you were talking about it, and he's like, I'm sorry. I was like, what? He's like, I was doing these edits all day and I ate the rest of the stuffing.
Did you ever have you ever heard the saying, do not get high in your own supply?
Yep.
I tell you, every time she's made something and I'm sitting there doing the edits and going over it and over it, I have to go to the fridge and grab it. So I'm eating it while I'm editing the footage of it. Our next one
I'm
coming out.
so
Just
jealous.
holding the camera.
Our next
Literally.
one, Navajo tacos with buffalo meat.
Yep.
And yeah, I ate that for like 2 or 3 days.
Yes.
It's just so good.
Buffalo meat's amazing. And,
Yeah.
you know, you got to make a Navajo taco with it if you got it. So
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
we did.
But it's targeting a new audience. I mean, some of the original audience likes that, but it's also targeting a whole new audience base. It's targeting people who are looking up cooking channels. And another reason why we thought it was a good idea is because it's one of those evergreen videos. So it could have slow points, and then it could just spike. You
Yep.
know, if people are searching for a specific ingredient,
Mhm.
And that's
and as we all
residual.
know, yeah,
That's
Yes.
residual too. That's not
Right.
like a Mr. Beast video where it's a one and done. It's a
Exactly.
constantly come back, to it. So
yeah.
And we kind of needed some of that, you know. So granted, we're starting from the ground up again on that channel, but better now than never. Do it now. So
It's just cooking anyway, so
might as well film
record
it. We all gotta eat, so
Film it. Might as well film it. And then eventually, why not film it and get paid? That's what I say. I got to do it anyway. Might as well film it. And now when I say get paid, I mean, like, barely. But eventually, years down the road,
$20.
I mean, you look at the videos. I'm looking at the videos that I did like a year ago that I haven't checked on that were, in the like 79, 80 views when I first started that, now are up there because people are searching and going through. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
educational / cooking, you guys are it's gravy, pun intended. Like it's awesome. Plus the like Zach said, the filming style, and Marianne, your freaking humor, I swear to God, it's awesome. It's perfect. It's gonna be
Well, I'll
great.
tell you, we have some dance breaks in between when we're waiting for the stuff to boil. And like, okay,
That will be on the bloopers
what do we do? We just stay around and wait.
Yes, love that.
because we have
Can't
2
wait.
fixed cameras and 1 moving camera. So I'll pan and chase her around while she's running around the kitchen doing stuff. And
Right.
sometimes she doesn't even realize I'm filming her until she turns around and the camera's pointed at her. You ever see a deer in the headlights?
Yeah.
That's my deer.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah,
But I mean, yeah, it's fun. It's cool. And like Richelle with your channel and homesteading, and you're
Mhm.
going to be doing it anyway. Again, you might as well film it and, get feedback from people and show them what
Right.
not to do and what to do. And
Right,
Yep.
don't do this.
know?
It's basically we were gonna actually call it like what the F did I do homestead, or how did I get here homestead, or what was I thinking homestead. But it's gonna have some value,
Sure.
hopefully eventually. If anything, like don't do this. Don't make these mistakes.
Oops, Richelle did it again.
Pretty
You
much.
know, well, what's funny about that is don't do it again. It's how she just talked about her stuffing video, how it wasn't supposed to be shown, and we ended up releasing it. Me making a sandwich was not supposed to be shown either.
Right.
That was just so I could show you the camera angles
Right.
and if you liked them. And you had 1 mutilated onion.
Yes. Which ended up being in our next cooking video because it's still an onion.
Yeah.
So
Sandwich tasted good, but it was the ugliest sandwich in the world. I ate it. I don't care.
Some of the ugliest foods, like they weren't like pristine, delicate, like in a luxurious restaurant or whatever, or probably some of the best foods that I've ever had. That's like kind of sloppy, kind of put there, and I'm like, dang, just like the overwhelming flavors is pretty amazing. So.
Well, there was nothing about flavors on mine. It was mayonnaise, mustard, and
No fry sauce.
nope.
No, that onion suffered. it suffered very bad. A lot of people were worried I was going to cut my hand when they were watching the video.
I did too. I worried when I saw that.
That's why I don't cook. I'm the cameraman. Just keep it at that. But Zach, what have you been up to lately?
Well, My story is not as interesting as Rochelle's was. I assume we haven't even got snow yet here in Texas. No surprise. It is super, super cold. Well, it's been getting cold. Super windy.
Super cold. What, like 80 degrees instead of 90?
No,
Come on.
No, it's been getting in the 30s over here, and pretty windy too.
Wait,
Pretty windy.
for your high?
It's moving to What? Is it because I'm high?
No,
What?
I said
No,
30.
you're high. You're high.
Is that your high temperature?
No, well, that's the low.
Oh my gosh.
But literally,
our high.
literally, it would be like 30, it'd be like 35, 39, right? Literally. No, I'm not joking. Like, okay, so the other night it was like enough to freeze, right? So it was like 30 degrees or something. Then that day, literally 12 hours later, it was 80 degrees.
Wow.
It's like, it's only how you get in Texas, I guess. But anyways.
We hit single digits that night. So
what's that? Yeah.
We hit single digits at night.
Dude, I got meat on my back porch that's just a frozen solid.
The freezer is so full, we're sticking food in the backyard to keep it frozen.
And I check it, and it's frozen every time I check it.
Yeah, I can't do that. So, yeah, I can't do that. We don't have refrigerator temperatures outside or freezer temperatures.
I literally put everything outside. It's awesome. Like no
Yes.
food, there's no room in the fridge. No
Exactly.
problem. I'll go put it outside. It's fine. I love
Isn't
it.
that great?
Even the fish in our pond are frozen.
Yes.
See, now I heard if the fish can actually freeze and come back.
Well, they don't
Well,
freeze
it doesn't-
solid.
the water
yeah.
doesn't freeze that far down. The water only goes down a couple of inches from ice. But no, they go into hibernation and they'll sit under the ice for the winter. And then when it warms up, they'll start moving around again.
Yeah,
This
And
is-
they eat like pigs.
This is our fish's third year.
Yeah.
So
They're big.
Well,
suckers
hopefully
now.
we won't have another bad winter like we did last year. So, or this year. I guess it is the beginning of this year, or was it last year? I don't even remember. No, it was last. No, it was the beginning of this year. That was bad. That was a really bad storm
Oh,
for
did
Texas.
you have to put on 2 coats?
Yeah, sorry, Texas wasn't prepared for
It's-
stuff like that.
It's chilly.
Texas would flood if you had a snowstorm, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you guys flood because the dirt and soil is so?
No, we flood because our pipes bust.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there was millions of dollars in damages because
Oh my
like
gosh.
all the pipes freezing and like literally all the stores were out of piping. I mean, business boom for sure, but a lot of people paid for it and it was pretty bad. I mean, it was one of the worst winters that Texas has ever had, and it
Oh my
covered all the
gosh.
way down, I think, past even San Antonio, which is pretty rare.
Wow.
So, I mean, it was like white.
Hmm.
But we got enough snow to make it national TV. That's pretty good, I think.
That's true. No, I remember that now. That's right. I remember that because everything shut down. You got like a skiff, and people were like, shut it down.
Yep.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh no, Texas is scared of snow.
Well,
And here I am backing out of my driveway with like this much snow in the back. Like throw it in
Yeah.
reverse, put the 4-wheel drive on and stomp on it.
true story. She did that because when they plow the road, it plows and shoves it all off to the side, right in front of our driveway.
Mhm.
So when she backs up, she has to climb over that to get out.
You don't
But
high
the-
top, do you?
No, the Monteros is,
No, it
Pretty
cleared.
high.
They cleared everything.
Okay.
but
Yeah.
she did get stuck in the driveway with the car one
I
night.
did. I was trying to. Okay, so the snow plows, for whatever reason, we have 3 of them, and the reason I know there were 3 because I saw 3 times going this way, right? They plowed the same path, and when I got up the next morning, there was a single lane plowed road. I have no idea why. They went down the middle 3 times. So everyone's trying to go down this 1 lane road that's not supposed to be 1 lane. So yeah,
That's stupid.
as I'm trying to get back in from work, it's still a 1 lane road. It's a little bit melted on the side, but not enough for 2 people to really pass safely. And I'm trying to get to the side, but I can't pass the hump very well in the car because it's shorter.
right.
There's a car behind me and I can't park in the 1 lane. So here I go. Okay, here we go. And I start fishtailing in my driveway, trying to not smash the other 2 cars. Yeah, that was an adventure.
Wow.
I made it.
Yeah, she tried to call me, but I didn't have my ringer on, so I didn't know she was calling
You
me.
had one freaking job, Josh.
She made it.
Golly.
She made it.
And it still hasn't been plowed.
Nope. But I shoveled the driveway. I did do that. So
And piled it up there at the end of the driveway.
don't give it away. No, I go.
Sorry, we got snowed in because of the snow plow.
Yeah, right.
No, my coworker, seriously, she did not come to work one day because that's what happened. They pushed it off the side. She couldn't get out.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
That's
She's
horrible.
like, I'm staying until I either get unburied or it melts because
Wow.
that's just how it is.
Yeah, we on Wednesday, a lot of the school districts shut down for the day because there were so many accidents on the
Mhm.
road. They're just like, stay home, shut
Wow.
down.
So I know in Ohio when I was working up there, and they had a law called, I think it was like the ice law. I can't remember. It's been so long, but it's like if there's 18 days of like icy roads, they actually shut down the roads. I don't know if that's just for 18 wheelers, but I know there was a time that we couldn't drive on the roads because of like being 18 days or something like that, frozen on the ice. It was some law. So I don't know if that was for 18 wheelers or for everybody, so that they actually shut down the roads.
They don't have anything like that here, but up in the mountains they have snow chain restrictions. You have to have chains on your tires,
Right.
but if you don't have chains, they won't let you through.
Right.
I wonder.
Right.
Then I wonder if it was an 18 wheeler law or whatever,
That might
because
have
I can't
been.
remember. Because like I said, it was like 18. Because because I was driving trucks up there, and they would not let us. There was one day I remember, and I was so thankful because I didn't want to do it. But they're like, "Yeah, we can't go out because of this law." And I can't remember. It's been so long. It's been like, I don't know, several years. But yeah, I didn't know if y'all had that same type of law down there.
Not that I know
Not that I
Yes.
heard of.
Probably just for you because they let you drive 18 wheelers, Zach.
of.
Probably. I was making them laws up as I go.
They're like, oh boy.
This has got to be a law somewhere. Like, I just don't feel like driving. That's got to be a law. I don't feel like driving. There
He's
we go.
behind
Right
the
there.
wheel again. Let's make something up to get him off the
just-
road.
He just glues a little Dixie cup outside of his truck, and if it's frozen, he don't drive.
There you go.
Yep, that's about 6 inches of ice there. I can't drive on that. Nope.
Yep.
My Dixie cup was filled. But yeah, I mean, everything's been going pretty good here. I've just been working. I'm kind of doing a little construction jobs here and there, but I've kind of stopped putting a lot of effort in my other channels. Not giving them up. I'm still doing them, but I'm putting more effort into my main channel, trying to just better it and pretty much.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess I'd call
showing.
it-
Yeah, it
call it
is.
like going to
Woo!
school, I guess. So learning. So just
Hey,
I know. We saw that today and went, oh my gosh.
Mhm.
What have I missed in the last couple of months?
Oh, he's running with it, man. There's no catching him now.
For real.
He's gone. He's
Just
gone.
Cruising
Just-
out of here.
just trying to learn. So
He's doing awesome.
Yeah, it's
You're doing
definitely
amazing.
working for you.
yeah. Well, I feel like I'm just like right there of kind of getting it, but not getting it still. It's like, I don't know. I'm just trying to learn. I'm trying to figure out what works for me and just try to just school myself, I guess. I
Mhm.
mean, try to learn from other creators and just kind of stop trying to do what I'm doing and stop trying to reinvent the wheel and just try to see what's working for somebody else and try to implement that. And I don't know. So I'm still learning it.
Mhm.
So we'll get there
You're doing
eventually one
awesome,
day. Appreciate it.
You're doing it though. That's the thing. You're doing it. You're on your way.
I'd like to think so, but then again, every day it doesn't feel like it. But like I said, I'm
I
just
get
trying
that.
to learn what I can. So
Yeah.
Well, when's your next video coming out?
next video is actually going to be Tuesday.
Woo.
So 2 days from now, I'll have a new video out. It's going to be really interesting. It's kind of, was a tour explore, but I'm kind of giving more of a history of it, and it's pretty cool. It's probably one of the prettiest. It's actually probably the best place I've ever been to, except for the silo. Non-abandoned, not. I'm gonna say non-abandoned, non-abandoned, because I would say best mansion I've ever been to. Let's just say that best mansion I've ever been to. It's a mansion video, and it is literally probably the prettiest place that I've ever been to. The detail in the place, handcrafted, is just. I thought the mansion up in Ohio, and I talked and bragged about how beautiful it was and how well handcrafted, but this one like makes that one look like a kindergarten drawing. So and so the lighting, I wasn't able to bring a light in there, so I wasn't able to get really good lighting. So I hope it does come out pretty good. But there is something new coming to my channel. I don't want to give it away yet because I hope it comes out. I'm just going to let it play out. But so 2 weeks from now, so not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, there's going to be a new video out of a well-documented crime it's considered the crime of the century. It's supposed to outbeat the Manson crime, and it's an abandoned mansion. And I didn't get to explore it though. So I am going to kind of tell you that. I won't say that in the video, but I didn't get to explore it. I was literally just didn't get to the right people in time. I got to the right people. It just was not in time. I was literally a week too short before they destroyed the building. So, but yes, but I was actually working on it. So if I would have found the person in the beginning, the right one, I would have been able to get in there, but I just was not able to get in there. But the way I'm going to go about doing that video is going to be different than anything. I've actually bought some stuff for the video to help with the editing and everything and the camera work. So
it's gonna be sweet.
I'm pretty excited to see how it's going to turn out. I'm really nervous about it because it's something I've never done on my channel before. But
it's gonna be fine. You're gonna do real good.
Let's just say it's going to be more of a storytelling versus exploring, because originally it was going to be an explore video and me narrate like I've been doing, but this time I had no choice because I already committed to do this video, and since I didn't get into film the explore, I don't have enough footage to last during the narration. So I'm going to do a kind of more of a story format, so a lot different than I normally do. So pretty nervous, but like I said, I'm always trying new things and seeing what works, what doesn't work. So
I'm excited.
Absolutely.
That sounds great. That sounds very exciting.
Well, did you get drone footage of the remains?
Yeah, I got drone footage because I was like, I went up there the day that I started pursuing to get in there. I was like, I'm gonna get drone footage just in case they say no. I'm gonna be like, well, at least I got drone footage. So, but I wasn't sure about the area because it was in a lot of like, there was a lot of homes in the area. So I was trying to be careful how I flew the drone over there, so I didn't have it in air very long, but I think I got enough shots to kind of give y'all an idea a little bit. But the place is, man, I was just to say, I'm just going to give one thing. The master bedroom into this house or mansion is 2,000 square foot alone. Just the master bedroom, 2,000 square feet.
Why the hell
That's
would
bigger
you
than
need
my
a room
house.
that big?
I don't know, but I'm not going to say anything more because there's so much to this gruesome case that
There better have been a pool in that bedroom.
there was a pool inside.
I like the way you think.
But yeah, I just couldn't believe
super
it.
large bathtub.
Hey, tomato, potato, brother. Let's go. I don't care what we're swimming. Let's do it.
But yeah, it's actually, and what's great is I wouldn't say it's great because it was a very tragic thing, but literally it's in my it's in my hometown. So like all this occurred in my hometown.
It was awesome. Oh yeah, murder. Oh, it was awesome. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love it. I love it.
Being in your own hometown, though, that also makes it a little bit more personal because it's where you live.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. And and what's crazy is that I've known about it for so long, but I never knew. It's crazy because you never know about something until you do the research. And me as an explorer, I tend to do things a lot backwards, where I probably shouldn't do. I tend to do the research of the place I explore after I explore it, which is kind of has a lot of cons to it because you're missing a lot of key rooms. So it's like something happened in this bedroom you would never know until afterwards. So I'm like trying to film everything that I can to kind of highlight that when I research it, but sometimes it ends up kicking me in the butt. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess I like creating the video as I'm learning, doing the research. I guess putting all that together is a little bit easier than researching it because I tried to do that on a couple, but I kind of forget and I don't get into it. It's like I get into it after I explored the place. Like, oh, are you been there? Now I'm going to research it. So I'm totally doing it backwards, but
Yeah.
but yeah,
Well,
that's pretty
luckily.
much what's been going on. Just really trying to focus on my new channel. I mean, even the ministry channel, I've really been slacking on that, which that was my second channel that I was actually staying consistent out of the 4 or 5 channels that I actually have. So yeah. So
Very cool. Very
yeah.
cool. And Richelle, how about you? When's your next video coming out?
I don't know. You know that. I don't know.
You don't have it uploaded and ready to go?
No, sir, I don't. You know that.
No, I don't. That's what I'm asking.
No,
You should know that.
no, we just got back. We had to go down to Florida real quick and pick up some more stuff, including the ATVs, which I'm really excited about. So that's cool. But no, I don't have. I would like to say I've got something in the pipe. I mean, I've got lots of footage in the pipe, but as far as like, I can hear Zach's heart breaking right now. But no, I don't have anything like ready to go to drop. I should have something out this week. I've been hyper focused on my other channel with this Whiskey Hollow Road. Yeah. So if anybody wants to Google, this is actually one of the few cases where, yes, Marianne, author Marianne, I do wing it.
Saw that.
But if anybody wants to, this is one of the few cases that you can actually Google with me as I'm learning about this. There are some places, obviously, most of them are private residences that you can't really know much about unless I tell you, and you just have to take my word for it. But you can Google this road in upstate New York. It's called Whiskey Hollow, and it's got some pretty awful things that have happened and has led to some pretty strange occurrences that still happen. And one of the things you'll learn if you do Google it is that the city actually closes the road down at night because of all of the strange and unfortunate things that happen on this road. So I haven't been able, I don't like to really do like part 1, part 2. I seem to lose a lot of people's interest when I do that, but for some reason I can't pull myself away from this location. So I'm just going to go with it and see what happens. Like I almost feel like there's something I need to find. Which one are you talking about, Dantex?
The new channel.
Mine?
Yep.
It's called Rootbound Homestead.
Link is in the description below.
Yeah, it's not really up your spooky alley, Dantex, but you're welcome to follow along if you'd like. Again, as always, thank you for your continued support. This guy is just awesome.
Yes.
Just always sharing everybody's stuff and such a positive influence in the community, which is hard to come by. So thank you for all you do, Dantex.
Thank you.
So yes, it's Rootbound Homestead, and it's not haunted. I'm sure there will be some crossed wires here and there because you can't help it, but
we had that with our cooking channel.
Yes, we did.
Yep, I'm sure you did.
Oh, I got something to say real quick. You said cross the line. So is it Bob's wire or is it Barb's wire? Is it Barbara's wire or is it Bobby's wire? Which one is it?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just had to throw that because you're talking about wire, and I was sitting there had like this debate the other day. Is it Bob's wire or is it Barb's wire?
It's
Barb.
It's Barb, not plural.
So it's Barbara's wire.
Barbed.
It's
not
Bob.
Barbara.
It's not Bobby's. It's not Bobby's.
It's Babs.
Barb.
Babs.
You're living in
wire.
Bobby's world. Does that count?
Oh my God.
You said wire, and it literally like clicked it, and I'm like,
Did this keep you up at night?
Like, perfect time to bring it
This
up.
keeps you up at night, doesn't it? I know it does.
Okay, sorry, I had to
Well,
kind of throw that
I was
curveball.
thinking
Anything
about
else?
cabinet knobs.
Messed up story though. Cooking channel, right? She was using the blender, sitting there blending, right? She was done. She took it out, took her finger off the button, and was just holding it. This thing started kicking on and shutting off repeatedly while she's standing there holding it, just staring at it, going, "What the hell is going on?"
On film.
And
Yes.
it just kept turning on and shutting off, and she's just like, She wasn't done using it. Was the worst part. So she had to use it later. She's like, if this thing turns off on automatically, I'm gonna freak.
And it never
Yeah,
did again.
especially when you're cleaning it and your hands in there. Come on.
Right?
But yeah, that was
Yikes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we still have
Stuff's
happening,
going on.
so.
Yeah, no matter what you do, you can't. And that's the thing. Like, does that ever happen when you're doing your other channel? No, it always happens when the camera's off. But when you're filming for your cooking channel, well, here we are, loud and proud. So
Right.
same
We're
thing
just gonna
happens.
help you cook.
Yeah,
I've heard some interesting things on the microphone when I was doing the editing on the cooking channel, but I don't want to draw attention to that on that
Mhm.
cooking channel, so I
Mhm.
don't point it out or highlight it. But
But it makes it hard because it's like there.
Mhm.
if they watch the cooking channel and listen real carefully, every once in a while they'll hear something that make them raise an eyebrow. But we're not reacting to it or responding to it, so
Except for that part.
yeah, it was
What's
kind of
going on with my blender's possessed?
But
Haha,
You know-
I'll unplug you.
aside from that, like I was saying, Gary Spike Senior, Josh, when is that it coming out? It'll probably be mixed in with our blooper videos that is going to land on this channel. This last edit I'm working on has more bloopers on it, so I'm going to put a compilation of them together and drop them on this channel. But on our cooking channel, I'm working on the Navajo tacos.
Mhm.
And I have that coming, but I do have a surprise video that I could give a sneak preview right now for the whole world to see.
Uh-oh.
If you guys want to see it.
Right now?
That's a dumb
Oh,
question.
well,
Of
that'd
course you
be
wanna
that'd
see
be
it.
great.
She
We
hasn't even
we
seen
love
I don't
sneak
even know what's
peeks.
going on.
Come on.
Please tell me it's like super embarrassing where she's like dancing
Oh,
and you think the camera's
there-
off.
There's going to be some embarrassing moments in it.
I'm sure there is.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
it.
before
No.
I drop this, I ask everybody just to keep in mind, because Marianne forgot to put our new channel's link in the description below.
Yeah.
It's called Cooking with Marianne. So, and
Pretty
she
easy.
has a profile pic on it, so you'll be able to recognize which channel is hers. I think we're at
Yep.
like 32 subscribers
Yeah.
right now. So,
Woohoo! Everybody in here who hasn't subscribed, go do it now.
but I am
with
going
Marianne.
to pull up this video, and I'm going to share it with the world. You have no idea.
No, I don't. I'm like, no, I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, I hope it's
And,
super embarrassing.
Oh,
it probably is.
it's going to be good.
I love it. I love it.
Let's do it.
Pull it up, and I know it's going to automatically start. So here we go.
Okay.
Knowing what I know now, I would do it all again in a heartbeat. Take those fragile years, all your worry and tears, and put them on me. Oh, I must admit, when I think of how far we've come, it was worth the risk, 'cause it dug us a deeper love. Never in a million years did I think I'd get so lucky. Never in a million years did I think you'd be mine. And now I can't imagine a life without you. And every song that I write's about you. Just all you should know, I'll never let you go. Never in a million years. Never in a million years. Honey, I've been thinking about how we've come to be found in this moment. makes it easy to believe. Must be more to you than me, something magic. And I must admit that every morning I wake up, either I must be dreaming or I must be lost in love. Never in a million years did I think I'd get so lucky. Never in a million years did I think you'd be mine. Now I can't imagine a life without you. Every song that I write about you, just thought you should know I'll never let you go. Never in a million years. Never thought life could be so good, but it's so good with you. Never thought life could be so good, but it's so good with you. Never thought life could be so good, but it's so good with you. Never thought life could be so good. Never in a million years did I think I'd get so lucky. Never in a million years did I think you'd be mine. And now I can't imagine a life without you. And every song that I write about you, just thought you should know I'll never let you go. Never in a million years.
Will you marry me?
No. Where's that button? Bum, bum, bum. Whoa, that's so cool. Congratulations, you guys.
I love you so much.
Oh, that is awesome. My cheeks hurt.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
I love you. And my family got to enjoy it with me.
That is awesome. Congratulations, you guys.
You know how hard that was to keep a secret?
Was it?
They both knew about it too.
Oh my gosh! You did? You knew?
I had to reach out to him and explain to him why I was setting up this family vlog show today and to get them to agree to be on the show, even though I didn't really have a good explanation as to why we were doing the show.
I love you guys. I love you all so much. Oh my gosh.
She said yes.
Yeah! Oh my god! Oh Jesus!
And it's out there for the world.
Yep, I'm going to actually upload that video to the family vlog channel.
I
so
love
people
that
can
video.
watch
That's awesome. Yes.
A lot of that footage, just for people who didn't know, the very first clip in that video was the very first day I met Marianne. The very first day.
Wow.
And so all the other clips were us doing investigations and stuff. And progressing into moving into the house. And that clip where you saw the whole family and the boy was looking at Jonathan, our son, was looking at the off camera. That day, we brought the boys here, and we had put a sign on a bedroom door stating that it was his and Alex's new bedroom. They had no idea. So when he was reading the sign on the door, it took him a minute to process in his head that he has his own bedroom here now, and that this was also his home. And yeah, it was a lot of good memories.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which also explains the background picture on this. Can't really see it with us in here, but the Devil's Den is in Gettysburg. And that's when we first fell in love. So I put this whole thing together and you guys helped me pull it off. Thank you.
Wouldn't want to be anywhere else, brother.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
see,
I
if
love
I
you
was
guys
to
so
set
much.
up the show and not her, she would have known something was up. Because
Uh-huh.
I always have her set everything up. So that's
I
why I had
know.
to tell her, hey, reach out to them and let's do a live stream on the family vlog. And let's talk
I
about our
know.
new stuff.
That's
It
why when you said it for today and not yesterday, I was like, oh boy, there's going to be a lot of diarrhea going on because I myself have it just waiting. Like I was just like checking the clock all freaking day. Like, oh my God.
Here's a little bit of a spoiler. Richelle was talking to Zach, and I reached out to Richelle on on Facebook. And I told her, I was like, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to have Marianne reach out to you about doing this. And I immediately got up, walked into the kitchen, and said, hey, why don't you shoot Richelle a message and see about doing this show? That's when he turned around and did it.
I'm like, you were just talking to her. Why am I
Yeah.
messaging her?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. Whatever. I just need to make sure I'm dressed. I don't know. Like, let's go. Oh
worked
my
out.
God.
It worked
Yes.
out.
Yep.
Well done.
Awesome.
Now she has a ring on her finger.
Yes, she does.
And it's gorgeous.
Yes, it is.
It's gorgeous.
Shiny.
It is shiny.
Shiny. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you for playing along with this and helping me set her up.
It was a great
Yes, thank
setup.
you. I love you guys
Beautiful
so
video,
much.
by the way, too. Very
Yeah.
good video. Very good
Thank
video.
That was really good.
Well, I keep all my footage from forever, obviously. So I had a lot of hours of digging through footage to find all the little clips I had with her in it.
Did you ever see? Did you ever expect something or suspect something was going on, Marianne?
No. No, I
Dang.
legit thought this was just on our vlog channel to talk about our new channels. Like, I was on board with it. That's all I knew.
This is awesome.
So, yeah, so here it is. I guess we will be announcing more updates in the future.
Yee-hoo! Yes.
That's awesome. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I
That's
love
so
you guys.
cool.
I love you guys
That
so
is so
much.
cool.
I
Love you
knew
guys.
she'd want you guys here with us. I knew she'd want you guys here with us.
Yes.
Well, we love you too.
Yes. That's awesome. I'm in shock.
Well, what did you think when the video started, though? What did you think I was doing when I first started that?
Well, that made me because they were talking about bloopers, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you know." So I'm thinking we're gonna watch something embarrassing, and I was like, "Now wait a second, what is this, and why is it all about me?" And you know what? So, but I love that. I love that track.
When did it
I love that
click?
track.
When did it click for you? When did you know?
Well, I kind of had a feeling, but I just wanted to see how it played out. It's like, what's going on here?
That's great.
Yes. Show the ring again. Show the ring again.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, here.
Let's see if I can get.
I'll turn the light.
All right, let's try that.
Oh my
That
God.
is awesome. Look at that. That was
Wow.
nice. Good job, Josh. Good
Thank you.
job. Good job, buddy.
Lord. That's beautiful.
Sparkly.
We'll probably post some pictures
Yeah,
on
I'll
it
post some
too.
pictures.
So that camera doesn't really do
For
super
sure.
close ups very well.
They're
engaged!
They're engaged!
Now what? No, I do have to give a little bit away. We were talking last night after we had watched a Christmas movie with the kids and put the kids to bed, and we were talking to each other, and she actually turned to me and was talking about how much she was in love with me, and she was pointing out that in her entire life before me, she always had to sacrifice a part of herself when she was in a relationship. And she said that that's what she always thought you had to do in a relationship, is to sacrifice part of yourself. And then when she got with me and she realized that wasn't the case, I could just see that look in her eye. You know when somebody who truly loves you looks in your eye. And when I heard that from her, I was like, yes, this is the perfect time for this. Now, I even told her last night, I said, remember this. Never in a million years did I think I'd meet somebody like you. And then at the very beginning of that video, never in a million years. So
Oh my God.
it was hard
Stop
to keep
it.
that video. It was hard to keep that video a secret.
Epic.
But I think Marianne is at a loss for words right now. So I'm going to take the camera out of her face. Yeah, we definitely, again, thank you guys for helping out, putting this
Anytime.
together and putting out for the world.
I wish you weren't so far away. I wish we could
Yeah.
roast with some apple juice and laugh and
Yes,
cry.
and I want to tie some strings and stuff and write on all the car and stuff and
We'll do that.
engaged.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think somebody said that he would be our
Officiator.
officiator.
Yeah, I could have sworn that was already kind
Yeah.
of brought up.
Who said
Uh-oh.
that? Who was it?
Uh-oh.
I think
Busted.
I think it's somebody who's yeah.
Someone that's
we'll
never
have to
done it
remember
before
that
but
one.
wants to.
Yeah,
Who is
yeah.
that?
We'll have to look into that and make sure everybody can be there for it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this is gonna be cool.
that is cool.
It is. Thank you for letting us be a part of it.
Yes,
We were-
thank you so much for letting us
Thank
be a
you.
part.
You done
Witness this. We witnessed this with just the
Yes.
screen, but we're here. We're here
We're
for
here.
you guys. We're just the little screen here.
And
kind of
everybody in the chat, they're going wild too. They're here too.
Yep.
So
Yep.
thank you
It's
guys for
awesome.
being here for this
an
as well.
internet wedding.
Absolutely. Well, we may live stream the wedding, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the videographer. for that
No.
one.
No, you're
You
gonna
can't
be
be the videographer. There's not two Joshes. There's one Josh, and Josh is going to be up front.
You get a drone, you set it on, follow the subject, you take it off, put the phone in your pocket, and it just follows you everywhere you go.
until
Yep,
it runs
that's
out of
that's
battery.
what.
It's about 28-minute flight time.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
So, but again, thank you everybody for tuning in, watching the show. Thank you for being here for this special moment.
Yes,
for
thank you.
us. We are going to be putting some more videos together. You'll probably see more here on the vlog channel and then on Cooking with Marianne.
Mhm.
And the more support you guys could show us, the more it's going to help us just kind of kick that channel off. So
Yep.
try to make everybody proud, trying to make you proud.
Real quick, I want to say, everybody in the chat, if you could just kindly just write a comment in the video here on this live stream after the video's over, or live stream's over, just write a comment. It really does help push the video out. And any videos that they do, if you comment and get engaged that way, it really does help push their video out in front of more people. So.
Pun intended. Get engaged.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought we already just did that.
Yeah. It's open for the whole world to see. So
Yeah.
let the whole world see it.
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome.
But-
Awesome. Awesome.
But I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast. Thank you again, everybody. And
Thank you.
we'll talk to you next time.
Love you all.
Alrighty.
Thank you so much for being there with us.
God bless everybody.
Where is my mouse? My mouse is not.
Oh
behaving.
boy. Here we go.
Where's my headphones at?
Face.
Come
Oh,
on.
here it is. Here we
shoot, you're
go.
right there.
Here we go.
Is it so
Here we
weird?
go.
I don't know.
My head is on my shoulders.
Woo. Here we
Is
go.
this thing
Still
on?
live. Still
Is this
live.
thing on?
Still live. Yes.